So let's just start in the most immediate way with this practice of mindfulness. The Buddha sometimes called this the first foundation of mindfulness. Awareness of the body, of the immediacy of the body, as a way of anchoring us in the present moment, in our immediate experience of the now. Some of you may have heard of Eckhart Tolle in his book, The Power of Now. And that's what we're tapping into with this practice of mindfulness. Starting with the body. The body is provides an excellent vehicle for this, to bring us into the power of now, the immediacy of our present moment, which is actually the only moment we have. The past exists as a memory, the future exists as mental constructions of what might happen. But the only thing that's actually happening is what's happening right now, which may seem obvious, but often we're very much, our culture encourages us to be in our heads, anticipating the future, remembering the past. So for the next 30 minutes, we're going to just take a break from all that, from having to think, from having to be in our heads, from having to anticipate what might happen or think about or remember what did happen. We're just going to kind of try and take a break from that, let that go a bit as best we're able, and come into this immediate contact with the sensation of breathing in the body. The sensation, making direct contact with sensation. So just notice to begin with that you're breathing right now. And I mean really notice, make contact with sensation. The actual sensation of breathing. So just feel in your belly as it expands with each in-breath. Feel that. Feel what that actually feels like. And then contraction of the belly as you breathe out. Feel that. Feel each breath. Each breath is unique. It's different. Some breaths are deep. Some breaths are shallow, relatively shallow, or something in between. The sensation of breathing might be quite vivid for you, or it might be quite subtle, hardly available. Whatever it is, just tune into it. We're already breathing. We're already sensing. There's already sensation. We're just tuning into the sensation of the breath as it's naturally arising spontaneously, moment by moment. It's as simple as that. And again, this allows us to be here as fully as we can. Takes us into the power of now. Because the body is always here now. Just like the creatures of the forest, they're here. They're not lost in their thoughts. They're here in their bodies. And we have that capacity as well right now. So just open to this immediacy of the breath. Feeling the sensation of the in-breath, the out-breath, the belly. As fully as you can. Just open to what's already happening, however the breath wants to be. We're not trying to control the breath or make it be a certain way. Just being with the breath as it is already happening right now. Feeling that. Almost like tasting it, that vividly. If you choose to taste your food as you take it in at a meal, you can really taste the food if you choose to. That's kind of what we're doing here with sensation. Really tasting the sensation, feeling it directly. Each breath. Maybe it's more noticeable in the chest, feeling the expansion and contraction of your rib cage with each breath. Feel that. Or perhaps you might notice the sensation of the cool air passing in through the nostrils and the warm air going out. You don't have to think about any of this. It's already happening. We just open to it. Open to the sensation of breathing. Very simple. No need to think about anything. There's no right way to do this. As we're not trying to control the breath in any way. Just be with it. Open to it. And noticing how the breath is constantly changing, breath by breath. Each breath is a little different than the previous one. So, even if there are thoughts, maybe strong emotions coming and going, we don't try to stop that. We can't really stop our thoughts or emotions. But as I was saying at the beginning, we can choose to let that go a bit, to be more in the background of our awareness, and to choose to bring our awareness to sensation. Feeling it, tasting it. It's almost like we're dancing with it. Because the sensation of breathing is constantly changing. So we're kind of staying with that moment by moment. Like we're dancing with it. Like it's the sensation is the lead, in the dance. And we're allowing it to take us wherever it wants to. Just going with it. Feeling the sensation, noticing how it changes moment by moment. If a thought has kind of taken over and you notice that you're following a thought, you're remembering something or anticipating something, or you're thinking about the meditation or whatever the thought is, you just notice that. It's not a problem. So a thought has arisen and you just let it go. Let it fade into the background and choose to come back. It's sort of like a different dance partner's whisked you away for a moment, and you just politely refuse the dance and come back to this dance partner of sensation, of the breath. We're choosing that. This is an active practice. We're choosing to bring our awareness to this wonderful capacity of the body to bring us to now, here, now, our experience of now. We can just let go into that. Let it guide us. Just feel the feeling, the sensation directly. As best you can, with a lot of tenderness and kindness towards ourselves. We don't have to be harsh or force this to happen. It's already happening. We're very gently opening to the sensation, moment by moment and breath by breath. Even if there's some unpleasantness in the body, can I be with that as well? Can I open to that if that's present? Or if there's some resistance that's arising to doing this, can I be with that? Whatever is arising, the sensation in the body is what we're going with, what we're following. Feeling how that feels in the body, if it's unpleasantness or resistance, or just the breath itself. Just feel that in the body. We're exploring the capacity. Mindfulness is exploring the capacity to be with whatever arises. Starting with the body, with the breath. And just seeing where that takes us. Not thinking, not into thinking, but moment by moment, where it takes us in the present. In the body. This whole world of sensation.